are waiting, sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mixing show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the groups are thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe.
Let's get ready for the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show, and it's me on my own. Hey, this is going to go well, isn't it now? Liam's just having computer problems. Graham's got family issues, and Lady Liberty and Advocate for Liberty, Tim and Cassie, are both unwell. So at the moment, you just have to stick with me. Like I say, hopefully Liam will be joining me in a few, because he's just having little max headroom problems at the moment like this. So yes, so it might not be a show as you normally would see on the mixing show. We'll mix along. We'll just see what we're going to do. We'll just carry on as regardless. So this is what everybody else normally does, but yeah, I'll tell you what I'm vaping on first. I'm vaping on the new Chroma R from Innerkeen's AIO. which is the with the cubics on top, and inside that I've got my own little RY4 because I haven't got none left. I'm also on the Gua with the trilogy on top, and inside that I've got some of Hayati Pro Max Blue Raz Gummy Bear. It's not bad if you pick that up cheap. It's not a bad little juice. It's a bit of a disposable sort of thing. And I've got the BP60 with some Nick salts, and I can't make some bar salts, something like that I've got in it. So what I'm going to do, let me pop the chat up. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat, and you'll keep up with everything you're doing. Little Liberty's fine. It's fine, honestly. Benny no mates, exactly. Benny no mates. It's all right, Little Liberty. It's ill, you're ill. Hopefully Liam will be on. And I know Tim's not feeling well. It happens. It happens. You know, we'll muddle this along. It might not be an hour and a half. It might just be an hour. But we'll see what we're going to do. You know, these things happen. You know, I'm professional. Professional. I would normally say if you do want anything to know anything about mixing and you do want to drop it in chat, then we will help you out. But I'm probably a bit shit, to be honest with you. But if you do, we'll try now. Here he comes anyway, Liam. So yeah, if you do, he's back. He's back. There you go. He's working now. So yeah, if you do want to know anything, you can put it in chat. I wasn't joking there. Wednesdays and plugs, them to hop onto. I didn't know till Graham sent an email through yesterday, which I hadn't read till today, and Tim and Little Liberty, Cassie have sent a message today on Instagram saying they're not well because it's been their Labour Day over there in America. So yes, but I'm not on my own. You see, I told you I'd have friends, everybody, but like neighbours, innit? Do you know what I mean? What are you vaping on then, Liam?
Right, so I'm on the Hadron 250C with the Steam Crave Aroma Miser V2 on top, my usual setup. And in that, I am vaping on some raspberry custard.
Ooh, raspberry. Is it raspberry or raspberry?
It's raspberry.
Raspberry. You put it's raspberry.
If you push, it's raspberry. Yes. So I got the vape train raspberry jam.
Oh,
and the Wonder Flavors raspberry gummy candy.
Right.
It goes very, very nice in a custard.
Good, nice. Good, nice.
Yeah. And I popped out today. Ended up wandering into a vape shop because Emma wanted to buy some liquid. In the end, I went into Totally Wicked.
Oh.
Picked this up. I have
is it
no idea. I
Tech
don't
in
know.
it. Tech.
Tech,
T6,
yeah.
Tech. It's their own. It's their own. Is that Tech?
Yeah, it's apple pie and custard. So it'd be interesting to see what it actually tastes like.
Probably tastes like shit, to be honest. Hey, buddy. You all right, mate?
Yeah, probably.
Hope
But
you are well.
the only other vape shop that we've got near there is they don't sell any sort of your big brands. It's all budget stuff. And I've tried several of their budget stuff, and the ones I've tried have all been mediocre.
That's not
at
bad.
best.
If they have this in, that's not bad, to be fair.
No, they haven't got anything like that. It all seems to be local stuff or whatever they can pick up really cheap. Yeah, for local people.
Yeah, if you pick up that, it's not too bad. It is thingy. Do you know what I mean? It's a disposable thing. I went out and about and I'd forgot all my juices and that, like you do. And it was just a shop that I used to go in when I were first started. And I just went in and said, look, what we got, had a look. Here's Mick, hope you're having a good holiday. You shouldn't be on here, you should be going out by getting pissed, mate. What are you doing watching this? Fucking Benny Dawn. What are we on? 9 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock, it's just getting going. What are you doing on here, son? So I just went in and had a chat with him like I sometimes do and had a look. And this were probably nearly, everything else were like 50-50 and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, looked at this, and I've had disposable ones from these before, which is not too bad. So I thought, I'll see what the juice like. It's all right. It's all right. It probably overpriced. It were £12 with 2 Nick shots. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably about an £8 juice. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'd put it as.
Yeah, I've noticed though, even the budget brands, that they had in the two ones I went into, they're all slowly creeping back up in price.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I think that this one, Totally Wicked own brand was like 13 quid.
Mate, the rip-off are totally wicked. Honestly, they're a fucking
But
rip-off.
but I mean, for that sort of price, you could pop onto Vape Gems and actually
Yeah,
pick up a proper branded one for like
yeah.
13 quid.
You can pick up some pixie juice
Yeah,
there for that price. Do you know what I mean? Pick up a nice bit of pixie
you
juice.
could.
So, right, do you want to just have a quick run through chat then, Liam?
Yeah, so in chat tonight we have Mick, we got Arnie S, Barry Jones, Stephen DeVriesier, John Vaping Joker, Jack Stephen, Lady Liberty. Hope your throat starts feeling better soon. Other Sean. I've done Barry Jones. I'm sure I saw others. Vapor Bunny. Didn't forget you this week, Bunny.
Right.
We also have Rocky Tooney. And so Mr. Pixie Juice himself, Barry
Cheers.
King.
Barry King, welcome. He says, lovely plug that, Bernie. You see, that's what you get, you see. A little bit of a plugs.
And I believe that is everybody. If I've missed anybody out, please type in chat. Benny, you're a dickhead for having Liam do this every week.
Exactly. Oh, he's Mick's off to see. He's off to Benny tomorrow night to see TikTok Nige. TikTok Nige from Benny Dorm. And Barry says 10:30. Sticky Vicky's on. And then 11:30. Sex on Segways. With the King of Fellatio. Oh dear. So he says a little bit drunk is Mick. Oh, he's not in. He's not in Benny. He's in Calvinstadt. Don't know where that is.
Nope, I have no idea.
I thought you were off to Benidorm. That's what you told everybody. You get diverted. You didn't nick. Already?
The plane got lost.
Yeah, you got on wrong one. So you've been doing some custards. I've been doing some RY4.
Oh, nice.
I was out of everything. I've used everything that's got tobacco in it, and obviously funds were a little bit short this month with mortgage and shit like that and things going up. So I was going to buy some Macca's RY4, and I thought, looking through my stuff, I found some RY4 double. So I thought, let's just throw some of that then. It's 9 kilometres from Benny. So I threw a little bit of a mix together. So I threw in some sugar cookie, a little bit of sweet cream. I can't remember what else I put in there. Just, let me have a look. Let me have a look. See what else I put in there.
When you want that sort of dirty tobacco RY4 hit, there's nothing that hits that spot like TFA RY4 double, is there?
No. I have got other stuff. But I've got, like, when I got that mystery box of stuff, I got some burley. It's too dirty. It's too strong for me.
I didn't like the FA burley.
Yeah, it's not. It's a bit too in your face, like a dirty ashtray.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't fancy that.
No, if I fancy a burley, it's always the Flavour red burley. Always. That's the only burley I use.
Yeah, it won't. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that's normally when I'll reach for the tobaccos, Mick. Is when I'm having a drink in the evening.
I like it on the morning.
No, see, I used to have a cigarette and a cup of coffee, but when I stopped smoking and I went to the vape bin, that's one habit that I got out of. I'll still have my vape and a cup of coffee, but tobacco and a cup of coffee just doesn't hit it for me now. But I've found that when I'd had a couple of drinks, that's when the tobacco cravings would start kicking in for cigarettes. that's when I'd be tempted when I first started. So
Yeah.
that's why I normally mix up like an RY4 or something like that. Then when I'm having a couple of drinks, I no longer have that temptation to have a cigarette. But there's nothing that pairs with a beer better than a tobacco.
See, I like a nice cigar, me. You see, do you know what I mean? I do like a nice cigar. That was my downfall. I'm a cigar man, and first thing on the morning, I like that earthy tobacco. Do you know? So
Well,
I do have that on the morning. I do have my little toot on the morning. 12 milligram, bit of that.
yeah, you should get hold of some of that Vape Train cigar leaf.
Yeah, I've got some Cuban King Crest Super with coffee in the morning. These Barry, it'd be like smacking, better than smacking it ever was for me. Smacking, it would be smacking, smoking. I guess I was saying. Yeah, so I went with. I can show everybody. It's a nice little thing. Because I did display capture. Let's see if this works. There you go, display capture. Oh, look at that. So I did a little bit of a RY4 double at 5%, sugar cookie at 3, from Cap, sweet cream 3, and I put in some vanilla bean gelato from TPA at 2.
Oh, nice.
So
A nice
that's,
creamy RY4.
Yeah, that's so I add that now and come back. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. We're going for that, that creamy vanilla sort of taste there.
But the question is, though, Benny, can you actually taste the cream?
I see, the problem with cream is I don't get a full-on cream. I get like a vanilla-y sort of thing with cream.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's my type of. I don't get like if I've got a pouring cream on a dessert or a whipped cream or a thick cream or all like that. I don't get it from vaping. I just don't get that cream sort of taste from. I get a taste of like it's a creamish. Do you know what I mean? So with an ice cream, I get same. If it's got vanilla in it, I get that vanilla, but I don't get like a full on. Oh, this is a really nice sweet cream. I just get a sweet thing. Do you know what I mean? I guess it's a bit like people of what is it, blind, strawberry blind, things like that. You just get a taste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, yeah, mate, smoking. I'm on Timmy's Toast, which I mixed last night. Does Rocky will bring that up? Mick's got a nice tobacco cream recipe. Just run out before I came here. They're nice. They're nice. I did find some Cuban, some Inawera Cuban, and I was going to do that, and I thought I'd just do some RY4. You can't. I know what it is.
I bet mixed tobacco cream is called posh tobacco baked dew.
Yeah, yeah, probably so.
Right, I've got Rocky's recipe up. I'm just going to do a share screen on that now. So it is Cap Cereal 27 at 1%, one-on-one strawberry jam at 3%, and 2% Flavour Jungle Ultimate Biscuit. It's Timmy's Toast 321. Oh, nice little graphic there, AI generated because you can see because of the misspelling.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Carcerated.
I'm impressed that it actually got Timmy's Toast on there though.
Yeah. It's not posh, it's filthy. So it's filthy vape dew.
Nice.
That's what it is. Mick's embarrassed to enjoy it. You just enjoy it. There's nothing wrong in enjoying a tobacco taste. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean? There is nothing wrong with getting a tobacco, and we are sort of limited to what tobaccos we can get. There's not massive amounts of tobaccos, and some of them just don't do it for me. Do you know what I mean? That Burley. I did a little knuckle test, and it's a bit, even on smell.
See,
yeah,
what I do, I like you said, don't be embarrassed to actually enjoy a tobacco flavour juice. I don't look at it as a tobacco as in like a cigarette because it tastes absolutely nothing like it. I look at it more like, like you'll go out, you'll buy yourself a packet of sweets, you'll eat those, And then you think, you know, I fancy something savoury. I'll get myself a pasty. The tobacco flavours that we've got are more like your savoury.
Yes,
So
yes.
instead of having your fruits or your sweet desserts, or even your sweet your candy sort of ones, you just have a nice savoury type
Yeah,
instead.
exactly, exactly. And it is nice to have something different every now and again. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? From a fruit, from a custard, from a, do you know, and put a little bit of RY40 in something. RY40. This is why I put, beginning at show, title at show. You can't vape on the beach here or smoke. 1,700 fine. Wow, I didn't know that. 1,700 fine. Wow. I thought you
what
could.
if you were to? What if you will you take a vape, pop a snorkel on, and just dip your head into the sea?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Steve, get one of waterproof ones and blow it out a snorkel while you're swimming along. They think it's what is it? What you think is your steam powered? Yeah, that's why I put a bit of a silent reflection. Take a moment for silent reflection because it is stuff. What I'm thinking of is stuff that can go, that that you use that's a unsung hero. Do you know what I mean? Like you what is it? Dragon fruits and your RY4 to put into stuff just to give it a little bit of a difference.
Yeah,
The people don't talk about. You talk about your jam, you talk about your strawberries, but you've got them little bits that you put in just to give them a little bit of a boost. And there's, and I'm just like, let's give it a moment of silent reflection on the things that don't get mentioned that often, that are boosters to lift them flavours. Do you know what I mean? That's my thing with that. Because you do say, people will say to you, oh, what do you put in that? And you'll say dragon fruit. Oh, I've never tasted dragon fruit. No, because it's probably in there. You haven't tasted it. It's because it's been in somewhere to give it a little bit of a lift.
yeah.
And there's loads of stuff like that that's out there that people put in. You put your lemons in, your things like that. Just to give them a little bit of lifts, and your peach and There's one watching a camera and goes mad if you go through a street. George Orwell was right. All right. Watching a camera goes mad if you goes mad at you through a speaker. That's what it'll be like here soon. Be like that here. In Park. Be a antennae. Put that cigarette out. Or they'll have cameras into gardens, into beer gardens. Oh,
No, it won't.
whoa.
It'll just be drones everywhere.
Yeah.
Drones flying everywhere.
With guns. Guns. With rubber bullets.
No, they're just going to fill him with water. So every time someone lights up a cigarette, they're just going to spray him.
Yeah, put it out. Put that out. Reminder, vaping and smoking is not allowed on this beach. I don't really get that. You're in a public area, you're out on a beach.
I wonder whether it's the littering aspect.
Yeah, maybe so. If it's disposable, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, because the amount of people you see, I was probably guilty of doing it as well when I used to smoke. Is you'd finish a cigarette, you throw it on the ground, you put it out with your foot.
Yes.
Do that on the beach here. It looks absolutely terrible, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe so, yeah.
Disposables and stuff like that just getting thrown around on the beach as well with the batteries.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's that.
1,007. I'm not going to attempt to. Yeah. But what you could do, Mick, is you could get a disposable and say it's a kazoo. Say it's not vape, it's a kazoo.
A steam powered kazoo.
Yeah, steam powered kazoo. Yeah. Just say it's a kazoo. Just take a puff on it, hold it in. And when I say you're vaping, say, well, it's my kazoo. It's broke. It don't work. Look.
Yeah, no, you just lift it to your mouth and go. "Ah."
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Then everybody going, oh wow, it is a kazoo. You could do it like that, couldn't you? You could go like that. I'm fucking brilliant on kazoo, me, mate. Yeah. I suppose, let's the party tonight, lads. Good evening, good evening, good evening. There's Russians here, they don't give a shit, just smoke cigs. Yeah, a lot of them do. It's one of them things, Then a lot of people aren't bothered. They'll just think, well, they're going to do fine me. I won't pay it.
Yeah. I mean, with certain countries, it's a case of hop on the plane, go home, good luck chasing me down.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Come to Russia to get me? I don't think so. That's what that'll be.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. So what's your custard? Your custard that you did last time?
Yeah, it's well, not quite. It's slightly different because I run out of the Cat V1. I've done the TFA V2
All right.
at
Yeah.
3% with innerwear custard at 1.25.
You get that coconutty sort of taste from that in a way of custard.
No, I get like a biscuity sort of note to it.
Yeah, I get like a coconutty taste.
Yeah, I normally throw it with bakeries, but it does pair really, really well with the TFA. And if you keep it low enough, that doesn't really that biscuity, pastry, coconutty sort of note doesn't actually bleed through. I put in 1% of SA condensed milk.
Brian, you all right, mate?
And then it was 3% of the Vape Train raspberry jam and 1% of Wonder Flavors gummy candy, just to give it that extra little bit of mouthfeel. And for that sort of candy-ish gummy raspberry just to bleed in.
Yeah. Well, it is, isn't it? When you get a jam, it is that sort of... It's not a full-on raspberry, is it? It's like a jammy raspberry. It is like a sweetie raspberry sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sweeter.
Yeah, and I was thinking, when you have like a raspberry custard, it is normally... It's not normally a fresh custard. I wasn't going for like a restaurant quality raspberry custard where you get fresh raspberries. More like you go into the supermarket and go, oh, raspberry custard, I'll have that.
Yeah. You used to at school when you used to have pink custard.
Yeah, it's like more like a fake sort of raspberry syrup.
Yeah. Where's Graham? Graham is on family business tonight. He did say that he might not be in, so he is away, unfortunately. So I'm sure he'll be back next week. I'm sure he will be. Or he'll be back at some point. Or maybe not back at all. I don't know. Because I don't know what's gone on. He never said. So he could be joining the riots. Oh dear. Better not say it might be shut down. might get done. Might get 12 months in prison.
Oh, we had a bit of a thing today, not too far from where I am. Kids' parents were told that they'd have to go and pick their children up later from the school because there'd been a stabbing.
Oh.
What? I don't think it was actually at the school. I think the person
in the vicinity.
Yeah, and I think they were at large. So the police were obviously chasing them down.
Yeah, they do that. They have protocols in now, don't they?
Yeah.
Brian, I was busy cleaning the bird droppings from my car. I got fucking awful is that? It always happens when you've just washed your car. And you pull up, and then it's like, oh, look at that nice shiny new car. Straight across it, you're like, you fuckers. So, I hate that. Hate it when it does that. Always does it. Just have to have clean... Van's worse. Just have to clean the van. Then, straight outside.
Yeah, I don't know whether it might just be the shine and stuff off. It just makes her an easy target. Which is why I don't actually wax my head after I've had it shaved.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, just so they'll be like that. Look at this. We've done a car. Who could get that bald guy there? Let's have a look. Evacuation, probably, yeah. Hey, man, you alright?
Hey, Martin.
You alright? Yeah, Brian washed it yesterday, exactly. He washed it yesterday. I tell you. So now what you know what to do is don't leave it shiny. We've come at that conclusion. That shiny things birds like to shit on. No. It used to be when they said to you, when a bird shits on your shoulder, it's good luck. I said, it's not good luck for a person who's shit on it, it's good luck for a person who's laughing at them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wondered that. It's good luck when you get shit on. Who? Luck for who?
Yeah, exactly. We were on about this the other day. Can't have your cake and eat it. Well, yeah, I can have the fucking cake.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what's the point of buying the fucking cake in the first place?
Exactly. I never got that one. Why have your cake and eat? You can't have your cake and eat it. I fucking can. JVJ, you alright, mate? I can't have my cake and eat it. It's fucking there in front of me. I'm going to eat it.
No, it's like there are certain sayings that are just daft, and it's just everybody says them. But it's like oh, I can't find this certain thing. Well, it'll be in the last place you look. Well, yeah, because I'm not going to carry on looking for it after I found it, am I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, I take the risk of being shat on by a bird for the freshly shaved head feeling of it on a regular basis. I don't know how many of you are bald out there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. A show of hands who are bald. Show of hands who shaved head. Yeah. But the thing is, right, it's a thing now, isn't it? It's a thing now to shave your head. You know, if you start receding or all like that, people do shave their heads now. It used to be one time you'd have fucking comb overs, wouldn't there? You know, your granddad would have a comb over. You know, or they'd leave the monk bit there. My granddad just had monk beard.
Well, I've always shaved. I've shaved my head for years. I just prefer it. I What I find is when my hair starts getting a little bit longer, my head starts getting itchy like mad. I just think it's from being hot.
Yeah.
So I much prefer shaving my head.
That's why I can't grow a beard. I can't grow a beard for that reason. If I grow a beard, if I get a week's worth of growth and I'm like that.
Oh yeah, when you're growing it does start itching, but once it's got to a certain point, then it does stop.
Simon, you all right, mate? No, I can't. Honestly, mate, I got all dry skin there. It looks like a dandruff. Fucking awful.
Beard oil. Oil it.
No, fuck that. I just won't grow one. I'd rather have a shave. Might saw one saw a bird shit in someone's mouth while eating their chips. Oh. Imagine that. Bucky says years ago, a seagull swooped down and stole my lunch bag off the roof of my car. Yeah, they do that. They definitely do that. They do that when you go to a beach. Usually when you go to a beach, you sat there having your fish and chips and they'll fucking swoop down and try to take them off you. Like,
yeah.
It's like, there must be a game they play. Let's see how many chips we can get off of this fucker.
No, that's a lot of that is from people feeding them. A lot of that is from people feeding them. Yeah. So they'll just come along and just grab them eventually.
Yeah, but goats and things like that, they're little bastards as well.
Goats are just bastards in general, I think.
Yeah, you give them an inch and they take a fucking mile, them fuckers. They want the bag, don't they? They're not happy with getting a little bit of an handful. They're, fuck that, I'll have the bag. And start grabbing all the bag. What are you doing? As it says, ball fam, been bald by choice since I was 18. Not so much of choice now, exactly. Yeah, not so much of choice. Splatter was from a flock of geese. A flock of geese going over. So he had the fucking air raid going on. They were coming down in the formation.
Speaking of geese, ducks, waterfowl, pain in the ass as a fisherman.
Oh, right.
Massive pain. Went on the river last week. Still haven't caught fuck all on the river. I'm convinced there isn't any fish in there. Apart from a fucking duck. Catapulting some maggots out. To try and entice fish in. Sending my float down the river. Noticed a duck come out, having a little look round. He started going after the ones I was catapulting out. So I was right. I'll just catapult the load just a little bit further down where I'm not going to be fishing. Feed him off, fill him up. He's not going to want any. And a little bit, fucked off into a bush. Great, I'll carry on. Next thing I know, he comes charging out of this bush, straight to my float, dips his head down, comes back out. He's got my fucking hook in his mouth.
So I got to take it out then, or what do you do?
Yeah, I got no choice then, but to wind him in with my foot, reel him in as carefully as I can, because I don't want to snap it off or anything, because he's left with a hook in his mouth. So I'm reeling it in as carefully as I can until I can reach down, grab him by the neck, gently.
No, you won't gently. Be serious, you little fucker.
No, grab him by the neck as gently as I can, and take the hook out of his tongue, because it went straight into his tongue.
Maybe he wanted the piercing.
Yeah, but I always use barbless hooks. I don't use barbed hooks, mainly because I've already been caught with a hook by Clark. So, but I mean, for stuff like that as well, it's
Grouch hooker,
much
yeah, that, mate.
easier.
Yeah.
Having to take a barb out of a duck would be a massive pain for me and the duck.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What is it? Matty says nothing but an airsoft pistol can't solve. Matty says once got even with a duck, I nailed him square on the nightfall of a golf course and ended up with a birdie. Looks like that. Fuck, where did that pass the ball come from? Apparently, Rocky's guilty of feeding seagulls fries and Alka-Seltzers. Why do you have a bit of indigestion?
No, it's supposed to make them explode. Apparently,
Oh, wow.
whether it's a myth or not, I don't know. But yeah, it makes their stomach expand.
Right. I've seen one that's what is it? Where someone would give it like a alcohol bread, and it was pissed and fucking staggering all over the place like that with his duck. And I've seen it where they've done chili fries as well. You know, like the million Scoville fucking
Yeah.
hot sauce on a fry and give it to a fucking seagull. He's got his fucking head straight under water. Running around like that going, milk, milk. Oh dear. But yeah. So if like I say, if you do want to know about mixing, just drop it in chat if you are new to the channel, you are watching. We will pick it up. Like I say, we usually have a bit more of a cast on, but it's just me and Liam. We're just chewing the shit at the moment. Chewing the shit. Do you know? I really fancy doing something. You know, I don't know. Do you know when you want something different to vape on?
Yeah.
And you can't nail your finger on what you want.
Yeah, I get that all the time, and not even with vapor. It's with food and stuff like that. It's like, what am I going to cook tonight? It's like, I don't know. I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want.
Yeah, bird and chili fries. Now that would be a scene from Dam Busters, exactly. Yeah, it's just sometimes I get to a point where I've got that much juice, and I'm like, I don't want a fruit, I don't want a custard, and I don't want a cake. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what do you want? I'm like, I really don't know. I really, really don't know what I want. And I
normally that. I was going to say normally that's when I just shove my head in my flavors and just
throw something together.
No, that, and that, and see what it tastes like.
Yeah, I find that sometimes that it's like, you know, you just don't know. I don't have myself, I don't have an all-day vape. I've never had an all-day vape. Except for strawberry when I first started. And the social menthol. No, see, I'm not a massive. I don't like the taste of menthol. I really don't. I had that menthol tobacco of a week from Nasty Juice one, menthol tobacco. And I'm like, I really don't like the taste of it. I vaped it because that's all I had for tobacco. But I really don't like the taste of menthol.
Yeah, I can't do menthol or cooling.
I like cooling.
Cooling makes me cough.
Yeah, at that point, all I've got left is cheese or beef ones. Yeah, that's really it, isn't it? Yeah, do I fancy a bit of beef or do you fancy a yam? Yeah, menthol is rough. Yeah, I just don't. It brings mixers break out the milk and honey. Yeah, I suppose could bring it out and have some piss smell going on. Yeah, I think take me out off to people to do like when flavours are much straight to the next, plain and simple for me. Yeah, I do like a net. I do like a net, mate. Like, I do like a net. I like the Makazawa 4. I like an hybrid net, so I like that dirtiness with a little bit of something else there. I had some Drake's one as well. I thought I had some of that left, some Drake's, but I don't because I can't find it anywhere. I had a cigar one.
I keep meaning to pick up some nets, especially the Makazawa 4.
Makazawa, it's nice as Makazawa 4, Liam. I would say pick it up.
I did test some some nets ages ago. I never actually released the testing notes because I didn't want to put people off buying them because I thought it
Yeah.
was just me. They were highly rated by loads of people. So I thought I'll give them a try. I'll mix them up single flavour, see what they're like. The first one I tried, all I could taste was cod liver oil. And it's like,
Really?
yeah, I'm not. These aren't for me.
Were the Sticks Mix ones?
Yeah.
That I don't know what Sticks Mix were. I've got some. I've never used them. I've got some of them somewhere that I've had for years that I bought off chefs that were thing, and that might be why. Because I don't like say, and I don't know how Sticks Mix does is extracting or whatever. I don't know. I can't tell you. I know you were one of the original ones that I'd seen out as a net tobacco, but some of them, like say, Cavendish with a hint of blood orange. Yeah, it could be nice. Yeah, nice Cavendish. There's different. It depends what leaf is used. Do you know what I mean to make it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know you used to do like a Blackbeard one and things like that, didn't it? It were like a. Do you know that there was sort of an item, but it never told you exactly what it was.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I can't remember what one it was. All I know is it was one of the ones I heard a load of hype about. So I thought I'd jump on it and give it a try. And yeah, cod liver oil. It just put me off trying the rest of them.
Yeah, no, yeah, like you say, Brian said a cola juice is my go-to when I'm tired of everything else. Root beer, says Andy, can be a nice change. I've got root beer ones. And yeah, I might have to break them out. I go through things where I just don't know which ones to do, and I save some that I think, oh, they're going to be for special occasions. And then I still keep saving them for special occasions, do you know, because I don't want to vape them. Do you know what I mean? Might say I find menthol easier to vape when I have a cold and sore throat, feels smoother and weird. I know. Well, we know that, Martin. A bit weird. We know that. You're watching this, so you must be a bit weird. Rocky's just put one up if you want to bring that out. Something different.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick share on that now. Oh, that actually looks nice, interesting, different. So this is Latte de Menthe. So it's 3.4%. Oh no, Latte e Menta. That's 3.4% Flavour West Candy Cane, 1% Flavora cream, 2% one-on-one cream, milky undertone, 0.2% Flavora ice, and 0.25% sweet coconut. So it's refreshing. It's based on a refreshing Italian drink.
Yeah, it might be quite
Like
nice,
yeah, it's like a mint cream, isn't it?
yeah, candy cane seems to be quite a good one to people. If you haven't got that in your arsenal, get a candy cane.
I tend to throw the Flavour West candy cane in some of the Christmassy ones that I mix up every now and again. Or I throw it in like a humbug mix.
Yeah.
And I assume that sweet coconut used at 0.25% is just to help clean it up that little bit more. Because again, it's a very nice flavour on its own. It's very nice when you use it as a main note, but throw it in at that 0.25% with creams, and it really helps bring the creams up.
That's what I say. This is like things that people don't see. Why you put it in at 2.5, just to give it a little bit of something different. It's not because he wants it to taste of coconut. He wants the lift on it. You know, that's you know, think about throwing something different in it that you think, oh, that might go, and you might find that it turns out to be a right banger. Lee, what Cavendish you use? Do you use Drake's, or are you using La Tabaccaria, or are you using juice cabins? Just let us know which Cavendish it is. Which Cavendish? But yeah, you want to try some, Liam? You want to try some nets? Definitely try some nets.
Yeah, like I said, I do like a nice tobacco or RY4-ish type flavour every now and again. So,
well, that Mac, I'd give you. I'm out. I'd have sent you some through, mate. So I'd make some up, but I'm out of it. That's all I've got left of Mac. So it won't even do. It won't even do a 10 mil. But you get a proper dirt in it because you get that earthiness.
Yeah.
I'll let tobacco mix with it all the time. I'll let tobacco here. Use it. Sweet coconut low will cream up chocolate very well. Oh, see, he's put it in with chocolate, you see. See, this is what you're saying.
Nice.
This is when you struggle, when people are saying, "Oh, it'd be chocolate tea," that you don't realise. Drop a bit of sweet coconut in it, cream it up a little bit. You might
and
enjoy it
I
more.
mean, what you want to do as well, if you want to experiment with these sort of things to see what using a low percentage of something will bring out, is do two mixes, one with it in at the low percent, one leaving it out, and see if you can taste the difference.
Yeah, 100%. That's the best thing to do. The thing is, when you do things like that, like say you might be looking for a chocolate and it's just not to your palate, that it just needs a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, because I normally put like a little bit of fresh cream, a little bit of the FA fresh cream with my chocolates, just to bring out
Give it a
that
little bit
sort
of a boost,
that dairy note that little bit more.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we've got a different concept of chocolate what rest of the world have. Because
Yeah.
whereas ours is more milk than it is chocolate. You know, it's a little bit different. Well, we got question. I keep trying different colours, but can't quite get what I want. Haribo cola bottle flavour is wanting.
Yeah, it sounds like what you may be missing, as opposed to the actual flavor itself, you might be missing the texture that you that you associate with the Haribo cola bottles, or the thickness. So I would use look at one of the Wonder Flavors gummy candies. I'm sure they got a cola. I'm sure they got a cola gummy candy.
I don't know. Just have a quick look.
I'm sure there's a cola gummy candy out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I tested it. Think about it being Wonder Flavors. Other than that, just try and find one that's really neutral. You can try experimenting with 27 Bears used really low, even though it's like a pineapple sort.
Wonder Flavours have got cola gummy candy.
Yeah, throw some cola gummy candy with it.
Rocky's saying SSA cola with gummy.
Yeah. And if you use, say, 0.25% sweetener, boost that sweetener up that little bit as well, just so you get that sweetness that you would from the candy.
You are going to get. You want it a little bit sweeter because it's a sweet.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a sweet. So
Yeah.
you when you're tasting it, you're getting that sweetness from it. You're not. So you will need to boost it up. Just turn it up a little bit. And you might have to do a couple of colas together to get that. So you might have to do that cola gummy candy and like say SSA cola with that. Do you know what I mean? Like Rocky's saying SSA cola. Try that and mix them together and play around with different colas together to get that gummy.
Yeah.
Weavy gummy. But you need a gummy base. That's what you're going to have to use because you want that texture sort of. It's not as a feel rather than a thing.
Yeah.
Thickness. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're wanting off of it.
Wonder Flavors generally do candies very, very well. And their gummies, the vast majority of their gummies do have that sort of mouthfeel, which I think that could be what you're missing, because a lot of the colas out there do taste like the sort of supermarket colas without any that you've let go flat.
Right. Barry's saying that cola gummy candy is very light.
Yeah, so you just play around with the percentages, push her up that little bit, maybe throw her in at like 1.5%, 2%, see where it does, and then just adjust it from there.
Yeah. Like I say, to get that cola, you might have to just mess around a little bit and, add a couple of colas, take a cola out. I don't like this one, don't like that. I like this candy. I like this gummy in it rather than something else. Maybe you want it's something different in your gummy because it's like got a white bit on it, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not a full cola. It's got a little bit, so you might want some, fucking bear thing, whatever it's called. I can't think of what it's called.
Yeah, it's 27 bears.
27 bears, which is a white bear in it. Do you know what I mean? Like a pineapple bear sort of thing. You might want to put some of that in it to get it different.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that pineapple flavour would actually do with the cola, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I find most of the time when I throw that 27 bears in my mixes, when I'm looking for that sort of gummy sort of texture, I don't get any of that pineapple coming through anyway.
No. Well, with a cola, you're probably not going to get it anyway because you're going to get that cola, right? But it might just lift that cola. It might just do something there.
Yeah. And
We'll have a
Stephen
look at that
Perry's
in a minute,
asking.
buddy. Yeah.
Stephen Perry's asking about making custards creamier. The best cream to use. Now, what I tend to do, I mix a lot of custards.
So he's
What I
using
tend,
TFA custard at the moment. TFA custard, the normal one is not that good. The original one is not
Yeah.
cracking, mate.
I-
You know,
yeah,
two's nice.
TFA
Two's nice.
yeah, TFA custard too. I generally tend to put two custards together. So if I wanted like a really creamy custard, I do the TFA custard too with maybe a little bit of the FA premium custard. And then I just add a little bit of cream. It depends on what sort of creaminess I'm looking for. If I'm looking for more of a milky sort of cream, I tend to use the Solabaron condensed milk. If I'm looking for a nice sort of thick mouthfeel type cream, it'll be one of the Bavarians.
Yeah.
It's just have a little play around with some of the creams. Don't put them high. I normally use between like 0.5% to 1% for a lot of the creams if I just want to cream up the custard a little bit.
Yeah. Like say that TFA custard is not the best custard if it's not, like say the original custard is not great. It's not the best. The two's nice. The two's a lot better than the one. So if you get the two, you'll probably find it's more to your palatable, and you'll find it's a little bit more custardy. And then, like say, get the custard premium and add that to it, or like Liam's done with the innerwear, which gives you a little bit more of a difference. Does the innerwear, but I wouldn't just say that. I particularly didn't like the TFA one. It didn't. It felt wishy washy. Do you know what I mean? It was like someone had just washed over with a bit of custard over the top of it.
Yeah, I think some of it is as well, though. And some of it, I think, is a little bit lost in translation. Because from my understanding, I'm sure Tim and Cassie will correct me if they're still watching, or they'll correct me next week when they're on the show.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, American custards are more like a thick vanilla pudding, as opposed to what we have as
custards. Yes.
As opposed to what we have as a custard over here.
Yeah, they're eggy custards. Americans are eggy custards, aren't they? They're more of a custard you get in what is it? An egg custard tart. It's more that sort of custard. Elsa saying Azad net concentrates are really good. They do a habitude. The pineapple and coconut tobacco one was amazing. Oh, looked at similar DIY recipes several times, but couldn't find one I could mix. Well, coconut, if you want that pineapple coconut, golden pineapple's quite nice. I like a golden pineapple. That's quite nice pineapple.
And sugarloaf pineapple.
Sugarloaf. And maybe throw in, like Liam said, like sweet coconut. But sweet coconut in it.
Or alternatively, if you wanted like one that I think would go really well would be the not 1-on-1, it's the other American brand. Pure.
I know. Yeah. It's pure. Yeah, it is. Beryllium.
Beryllium, yeah.
Beryllium.
Toasted coconut cheesecake.
Oh, yeah. So you could try something like that.
Yeah, I think that toasted note would go really well with tobacco as well.
Yeah, it probably would do. Yeah, it probably would. That toasted note. Yeah, it'd probably go really well. If you are looking for that, like I say, pineapple coconut is more like a pina colada sort of taste, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That with a probably has a backing of a tobacco in it.
Or you could reach for Wonder Flavors got a fantastic pina colada gummy. You don't from that gummy, you don't actually get a lot of that gummy texture. It is a very good pina colada, so you could just use that and throw it at tobacco and see what it does.
Yeah. Definitely throw that in and see what you get with that. If you use your favourite tobacco, Lee's saying the tobacco is highly concentrated. Use it any mix. You will like low percentage, adds that earthy back note as some are sweeter than others. Yeah, you do get. This is what you get. You get this like with a net tobacco. It's not like doing an RY4. You get this like dirtiness, like this earthiness taste to them. Do you know what I mean? It's try them. You get like it's hard to explain. You get this earth sort of taste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would liken that more to with some of the tobaccos like dirty neutral base and stuff like that. That's like
Yes.
licking an ashtray.
Yes.
I would liken that earthiness more to opening a pack of
Yes.
fresh
Unbelief.
fresh
Yes.
tobacco.
Yes.
Unbelief, yeah. That's got like earthy notes to it.
Earthy notes.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what you taste.
Yeah.
That's what you actually taste. Is that like opening a packet of? So if you had a Cavendish tobacco and you opened it up and it'd been shredded and it's ready to roll, you'd get that. You get that smell from a tobacco. That's the taste that you get, rather than the dirty ashtray burnt
Yeah.
taste. You get that earthiness. What we got? American Tussie is more like a creme pastisserie. I'd add Bavarian cream to make mine more like an ambrosia custard.
Yeah.
And Rocky's
Yeah,
put best cola. Barry Jones says best cola I had was Alfred Pudding 007 cola recipe. Do you want to see if we can find that?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I believe it may only be on all the flavors, which
Oh, well,
I
that'll
have
take us
trouble.
fucking 3 hours.
I always have trouble navigating that one, but I'll see if I can find it now. So this is Rocky's recipe, which is barrel of yum. So it's all flavor. So it's 1.2% caramel, 1.2% cream, 0.6% milk, 0.4% milk and honey, 1.4% root beer, and 0.2% sweet coconut. Old-fashioned root beer and cream barrel candies.
Oh, nice.
Half root beer and half cream. Yeah, so does sound nice if you like root beer.
I like a root beer. I do like a root beer. Do you not like root beer?
I don't like it.
Do you not like that TCP taste?
Yeah, that yeah.
Gorgeous.
I the first time I went on holiday to the States, I was blown away. Went into a McDonald's and they had, the drink machine where you could just fill up your own drink, because we never had that over here when I went. And you can fill up your own drink. You could drink it. You could top it back up if you wanted to, at no extra charge. So I was guzzle. I'm on another one, and I filled up with. I thought I'll give iced tea a try.
Oh,
And I
no,
wasn't-
I don't like tea.
No, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway, because, hey, I've already drunk two of them.
Yeah.
I've already drunk two colas or whatever, so I'll just try something different to carry around with me. And I filled it out with what I thought was iced tea, and I picked the wrong one. And it was root beer. And I had to
Did you
tip
like
it.
that? Did you?
Mouthful of TCP straight away.
Oh, man.
Didn't
I love
like it.
I had a root beer float when I went to Steakhouse. Yeah, I had a root beer float. It was fucking lovely. Oh, man. They have it on tap at Steakhouse. So it's like their own root beer. Oh, I was like, give me some of that. It was expensive. Like £9. But I'm like, give me some of that.
I see. I love a Coke float. The Coke float is really nice.
Yeah.
But I just don't like that aftertaste that I get from root beer.
Yeah, no, it's quiet taste. It isn't a quiet taste. They used to do it at McDonald's when they first came over here, when I was a kid. The first McDonald's that opened in Leeds was on Kirkgate, and we used to go there. I'd be 14 when it opened. So me and my best mate used to go, because he was a little bit older. So when he were at college, I used to meet him in Leeds. And we'd go to McDonald's and have a Big Mac. When Big Macs were Big Macs, when you had to have two hands to hold them, and fucking, it was an art to eating it without it all falling to pieces.
Yeah,
when
they were doing that challenge of being able to eat it without it going all over the place.
yes,
yeah.
without it fucking
I
dropping
remember
all over
those,
your
yeah.
chin, and you fucking, so you had to hold it at the back and eat it at the front without it all slipping down your hands and that. Like, oh mate, that were when McDonald's were fucking great. And they used to do root beer. So I always got a root beer. Always got a root beer.
No, that wasn't a root beer, Benny. They were doing the usual Yorkshire thing. They were cleaning the pipes out with TCP, and they were just selling it as root beer.
Root beer, yeah. I was gutted when they got rid of it. Yeah, we used to root beer. Else is with me. I'm with you, Benny. Root beer is amazing. Can't beat a can of ice cold bar. Yeah, it's nice. Root beer is nice. Yeah. Rocky's recently tested vanilla Ryan custard, wonder flavour, and that tastes like an ashtray to me.
See, I don't get a lot of that tobacco taste from the Ryu and custard. I get more of the custard than the tobacco. Just goes to show how everybody tastes.
Yeah,
different.
everybody tastes different. Exactly, it is. Yeah, BBG had a Big Mac last night. It gone through me with like 30 minutes later. Yeah, the problem with having a Big Mac now is you have it, burp, and you want another one. So, Mike says, Benny, if you like the TCP medicinal taste, I bet you like those old Army and Navy sweets. Yeah, I do like this. I like the TCP. Like the TCP sort of, the Germaline sort of taste to it, you know what I mean? That's what I like. Can't help it. Bit weird. Each to their own, do you know what I mean? I find it refreshing. I find it different. Yeah, see if you find that recipe. I just find it a little bit different than drinking Coke all the time. Do you know what I mean? A worm burger? What the fuck's a worm burger? I don't fancy a worm burger. You won't get. It'd have to be a lot of worms to make a burger.
Yeah, this is the one I found.
Yeah,
this has been taken by somebody else and dropped onto ELR. But so if you want to mix the original and you want to leave any comments for Alfred Pudding, just make sure you go click on the link that's on here and it will take you through to the. I believe it will take you through to it, unless they've changed it. Let's see if I can call that up on all the flavors actually. Rather than sharing on this, let's put that.
Do you know, like BVG says, oh, Big Mac is a worm burger. Right.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is just... It popped up the recipe and then crashed on me. Failed to execute query selector. It's not a valid selector, apparently. So I will share the one that I found on ELR.
Oh, bow selector. You say bow, I say selector. Bow selector.
Right, so this is 007 Cola by Alfred Pudding. So it's 0.4% Flavour West Blood Orange, 0.5% WS23, 3.5% Vape Train Fizzy Sherbet, 0.07% Flavour Rich Cinnamon, 0.25% Cap Super Sweet, and 0.4% Vanilla Bourbon from Flavour Arts.
And no cola in that at all?
No, that's what... that when he released the recipe, that's what people were going crazy over, was the fact that he actually made a cola recipe
with no cola,
without using a cola. If you can actually go onto all the flavors and find it on there, he's actually got a full writer as to why he chose those flavors and what each of those flavors do.
We're having Ben on soon anyway to talk about all the flavors.
Yes.
And to talk about the new mixing with other flavors.
Yeah, we need some schooling off Bryson, because every time I've tried to use ATM, I've actually got an account on all the flavors. I think I published about 4 or 5 recipes on there, but I've never been able to get on with it.
Yeah, we're going to have him on, because I said to him when we were at last expo, I said, do you want to come on? And he says, well, I don't want to come on and talk about Flavora. I want to come on and talk about all the flavours. That's all right. I said, fucking hell, you might as well, because no one else knows how to use it. Same idea must be right, yeah. I said root beer and wintergreen. Sounds like your perfect mix. Do you know? I'll have to try some root beer mixing. Definitely have to try some root beer mixing. Matty says a slime burger from the burger van when drunk after a night with the rugby lads. Yeah, Barry says,
that's a kebab.
"Oh, it's got to be a dirty kebab on it." I had one of them.
It's gotta
Oh,
be,
mate.
it's gotta be a kebab.
When I went out last time, I came in. We'd been out over to one and had a few beers, came back, and I got a kebab. I got a kebab with. I'm not a massive fan of chili sauce. I'm not you know what I mean. So, it
So,
sets me out.
I have chili and garlic because the garlic
do you?
sauce takes some of this sting out of the chili.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It depends
yes.
which chili sauce you get, because I like the thin. Do you know? 'Cause some different kebab places do it differently. Some of it's a little bit more of a tomatoey sort of thinner, tomato, like a tomato garlic chili sauce. I like that. I can do that.
And some of it is a blow your lid off proper chili sauce.
Some of it's like they've cooked it with fucking curry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's get a vindaloo and fucking put it with that. You're like, fuck.
I think I figured out why there is nothing quite like a drunken kebab. You know, because you have a sober kebab and it doesn't taste quite the same.
No.
And I know what it is.
Go on.
It's because you're going in there pissed. And they're saying, "What do you want?" And you just go, yeah, and you're not replicating it when you're sober.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. Barry says it would cost me £30 for me eating a McDonald's to feel like I had something to eat. Yeah, I always get a cheeseburger, and a McDonald's.
To be honest, at the moment, I think that £30 is probably just a Big Mac.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. It was quite nice when they did the double Big Mac. That was quite nice because it was like an old-fashioned Big Mac with that. That was quite nice.
And the chicken Big Mac was nice as well.
Yes. Like I say, the thing, but they only do them for a little bit and then fuck them off. Like,
Yeah.
Just leave them on. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think what happens is they order too much chicken. They order too many chicken burgers, and how are we going to offload all these? Hang on, I know what we'll do.
We'll stick them in and make them. What is it? What we got? Rocky's put one in. Wintergreen goes great with cucumber. Yeah, everybody's walking up when covered in kebab after and every night. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, same Big Mac. Yeah, large Big Mac meal and double burger on the side. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's what you got to do. Or 20 chicken nuggets. In the US, 7-Eleven, giant burritos which you microwave yourself. Ooh, I tell you what, I've just found out the thing of Taco Bell.
Yeah,
I started going to Taco Bell.
Yeah, I quite like a Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'd never had one. We were going to KFC and we pulled in, and I'm like, "Oh, it's Taco Bell." Have you? No, come on, we've got a Taco Bell. So I went to Taco Bell, and I was quite impressed, to be honest, with a burrito. I'm like, "Oh, I want enchilada where they fold it up. That would have been shit. Thing like that."
Yeah, I normally get like the deluxe box because you actually get 2 tacos with the burrito.
Yes, yeah. Well, if I knew about that, I've only just started going in, haven't I? So, do you know what I mean? And I've just started changing over to Burger King now as well. Just because I prefer their burgers than McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, for me, it's the burger from Burger King with the fries from McDonald's.
Yes.
That's the perfect combo.
It is, definitely, 100%. 100%. With some chicken popcorn from KFC.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's the perfect combo of a meal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and a McDonald's milkshake. Or the cushion. I don't mind a cushion. I prefer McDonald's milkshake, but yeah. And I'm not dipping my fries in it, you dirty bastards. And the Frosties from Wendy's. I've never been to Wendy's.
We haven't got Wendy's over here. We've got there's a Popeye's chicken now.
That's just, do you know Popeye's chicken? Yeah.
In Cardiff.
There's one opening up in Wakefield. There's they seem to have just suddenly took off Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, it's a little bit far away for me though to just pop there and get like a Popeye's chicken. It would have to be, if I was in that sort of area, I'd pick one up just to try.
I think there's one in. I think they've opened 2. The one in Wakefield's just about to have one. That was said that's going to be opening, and I think they've opened one in Meadowhall. I think there's one in there. Not sure, but I think there's a Popeye's chicken in Meadowhall.
Yeah, because we've also had a bit of a Canadian invasion as well in Cardiff. Because we got a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, they've something. What is it? Tim, we've got one of them. And
I
don't
think
know
it's
what it
like
is.
it's like a fast food coffee place or something, isn't
Is
it?
that what it is? I don't know. I've seen the sign and I have no idea what it
Yeah,
fucking is.
yeah. I think it's like it's not it's not like a Starbucks or a Costa,
Right.
but they are known for their coffee. Their coffee is supposed to be really good, but they got donuts and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think it's more like a sweet sort of. I don't even think it's a bakery. I don't
Right.
know what it is, but yeah, it's
Yeah, I've seen it because there's one up at shopping precinct, shopping area up at Birstall. There's one up there, Timmy Horns, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is, mate. I'm not going to go in because I don't know what it is. It sounds
yeah.
like someone's calf, Timmy Horns. Do you know what I mean?
I think it probably is more like a calf than anything else, except they don't do the big greasy breakfasts.
Yeah, yeah. Um, what we got? Else says Popeyes is amazing but ridiculously priced in the UK. Wendy's is. I think Wendy's is really expensive here. Fucking Five Guys. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, in Cardiff we got a Five Guys, and just across the road we got like one of the little burger van things.
Yeah,
Who have called themselves Two Guys.
two guys.
And we've also got a Carl's Burgers, probably the best burgers in the world. It's the same sort of font as Carlsberg.
Is it really? I like that one. I
Yeah.
like that. Carl's Burgers. I've seen in Hell's Kitchen, Greasy Spoon as driving past on thingy. I think that's down Barnsley, somewhere, Hell's Kitchen. All right, Timmy Horton is pretty good. They compete with Dunkin', says Brian.
Ah, okay. So it's
Right. Martin saying, when we got a Popeye's chicken here, all I could think of was the film Little Nicky. Popeye releases the goods. Oh, they also do sandwiches, wraps, and chicken burgers are pretty good. All right.
yeah. Now, see, it started me thinking that obviously they compete with Dunkin', but does that mean then that Dunkin' Donuts actually do sandwiches and stuff, and not just donuts?
I've never been in a Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
I've never been in a Dunkin' Donuts. Do you know what I refuse to pay that price for a donut. Because you can get them at, what is it? What's the other one that they do donuts in, like an Asda?
Crispy Kreme.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not paying fucking 12 quid for 4 donuts.
I will every now and again as like a little treat, and I'm talking like once every 6 months. Because you have to get out of the mortgage to actually
Exactly.
get the donuts, like.
A pack of 6 donuts, 30 quid. Fuck that for a game of soldiers.
Yeah. They are nice donuts, mind.
Yeah, but there's still a fucking donut.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can go to Seaside. And get some of them ones at the Bop In.
Oh. Yeah, the proper fresh ones.
Yeah, the proper fresh donuts. I get them for like I get 5 for the fucking 4 quid.
I was going to say it's like 25 for like 3 quid.
Yeah. What we got? Only time I've ever 5 guys was John eat out to help out. Yeah, well, I had one. I've only had one, and I wasn't impressed. I just wasn't impressed. I went in. I didn't know what you have to pick all your own shit. Do you know what I mean? I just want a burger, you know. And they're like, "Oh, do you want cheese with it? Do you want salad with it? Do you want fucking pickles with it? Do you want?" Just fucking put a burger together for me. And then it comes out in a fucking plastic wrapper with some peanuts that everybody's pissed in. That you can, do you know what I mean? That you put your hand and get some peanuts. I'm like, what the fuck have I got peanuts for? A big box of fucking peanuts. Why have I got monkey nuts on fucking thing that anybody can pick up? Thanks. Over in the US, Dairy Queen does just about everything. I've heard of Dairy Queen. That's supposed to be really nice milkshakes and that, aren't they, Dairy Queen?
Yeah. Again, they haven't actually come over here yet.
No, I've not seen a Dairy Queen. I don't think they've translated over there. Everything else has, so I don't know why they haven't yet. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should import Dairy Queen. Open a franchise over here. Dairy Queen. Martin's saying, sorry Benny, but KK and DD donuts are worth it. No, they're not worth the price. They're not. It's for the fucking fried bread. Do you know what I mean? It's not worth 30 quid for the fucking 6 donuts. Get the fuck out of here.
I see. I see. Seeing DD donuts makes me think that double D donuts would be like a Hooters, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or it could be a Bars, Dandelion and Burdock.
Oh, dandelion and burdock.
I had one other day when I went to CAF. We went to CAF, had us lunch in the cafe at the garden centre, and I had. Oh no, I had it. I tell you what, I had it. It was at was it at the garden centre? Yeah, no, it was at the garden centre. I had us Sunday dinner there, and they had traditional dandelion and burdock. They were fucking awful.
Yeah.
It was right, like it wasn't great. It was like really short on flavour. Do you know, like when you get a bars or you get Ben Shaw's, the proper Ben Shaw's ones is the best one to get, and you get that dandelion and burdock in your face. Do you know what I mean? I want that. I want it smack me of dandelion and burdock, not just a little whisper of dandelion and burdock. I don't want you to be subtle. You fucking hit me with a wet kipper with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's it. When you want dandelion and burdock, you want dandelion and burdock.
Yeah, if I wanted just a fucking hair's breadth of dandelion and burdock, I'd have asked for that, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Apparently McDonald's is going to carry Krispy Kreme across the US. DD croissant breakfast sandwich is pretty good. Problem with dandelion burger out is that they aren't as shite as the soda stream you have as a kid. I've still got soda stream. Have you seen that? They're advertising soda stream like fuck now on telly.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
I've still got one. I've got an old 80s one somewhere, and I've got a newer one, which is probably the 2000s. So I got it out there. I can show you.
I was looking at it. Because the actual soda stream machine wasn't too bad. There was the syrups that were the expensive part.
Covered in dust and shit and that lot, but get fizzy with a busy soda stream. That's fizzy.
Nice. Yeah, it's we seem to be getting some more American sort of franchises over here, but there are certain things that I think they should get rid of, like Hooters, and bring over another sort of American type bar.
We ain't got an Hooters here, have we? You've got an Hooters?
There was a Hooters in Cardiff Town. I'm not too sure whether it's still there, but yeah, we had a Hooters for a little while.
Nah, I've never seen any Hooters. Previously, when I was in US, Dunkin' Donut were everywhere. Brian has a soda stream. It works great. Like you say, the concentrate. The problem was with the gas. You couldn't get the gas anywhere. So once it ran out, you had to find out somewhere that got the gas to fit in it. And then they say you get 360. You never got that. And the concentrates wasn't that great. They were never. Do you know what I mean? You get a Pepsi and it'd be like weak as piss. And you put too much in it, you just couldn't get it spot on.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it'll be like the cinema ones, won't it? Where they actually buy it in the actual syrup in boxes,
yes,
and then mix it with soda water, essentially.
Yes, that's what all of them do. That's how everyone that you go to, every takeaway and everything like that has a machine, it's just in a box.
Yeah, but
bring it in.
I think Pepsi though and Coca-Cola actually give them a recommended dilution ratio to actually get the proper Pepsi or Coke taste, and I think certain places ignore that to try and get more out of the box, like.
Yeah. All right, Dunelm, swap your used gas bottles for 50% off a new gas cylinder. Oh, I didn't know that. I ain't used it for years. Like I say, it's 2000. I don't even know if they're exactly the same. So I don't know if I got a gas bottle, it'd fit in that one. Do you know what I mean?
Benny's got a box of empty gas bottles from the 80s.
Benny, there's a lot of places you can exchange your cylinder for a new one. I usually mix lime and lemon juice with my sodas. You can even use flavour concentrate. I know you can use flavour concentrates. No, you can do, because that's what Tim's been doing. That's a new thing that all the flavours is going to be doing. That's what they're looking into adding onto theirs. And I said we want 50% markup price on that. Thank you very much. Seeing as we were doing mixing with flavours on other things for the last, 4 years now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So where did they get the idea from? Yeah, is that why there's loads of gas cans everywhere? Are the kids drinking loads of soda?
Yeah,
no,
I was going to say, that's definitely it, Lee.
Yeah. I don't think they're drinking it out there. I don't think they're drinking loads of soda, mate. I think that's the problem. But like I said, I don't know if my soda stream they'll think the new cylinders fit. I don't know if they're exactly the same. So I couldn't tell you. Like I say, I think I got it down London. They were selling it off for like 15 quid in a Tesco's. So I fucking bought it. I just thought, it's £15. I'll have that. Come with bottles and everything. Big fucking box. Comes with like 5 bottles. Soda stream and gas. So I bought it.
Yeah, I mean, kids are doing loads of soda. That's why there's loads of gas cans lying around. So when I was growing up, there were a load of kids around by me that must have been really into arts and crafts because of the amount of glue that was lying around.
Yes, there was, yes. They were helping people stick things to walls and things like that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Plus the nose and the lips and the, everything else. And the bags, there was sticking the bags so they couldn't, so if they dropped on the floor, they'd stick to the floor. Oh, man, they were the good old days when you used to see everybody walking around glue sniffing the fucks out of their heads.
I remember. I always used to get told as a kid, "Don't go down there because of the glueies."
Yeah, the gluey. Yeah, that's what we used to get.
Yeah.
You knew where you weren't going to go because all glue sniffers were like that.
Yeah.
And they come out. You could tell you got to school next day. You can always tell a guy that were lad that were knocking about with glue sniffer because they have all spots around face.
Yeah.
And they were suddenly coming in like that. When I go in at shop and other one come back with fucking change. Because they'd all go out at dinner time and be out back at fucking thing like that. So. Yeah, Sammy, all right. Can't beat a laughing gas infused Pepsi. They sell that gas in their own bargains. Yeah. Yeah, let's all go out and get some laughing gas infused Pepsi. Ooh. They're crashing it down. The police are supposed to be crashing down on it, aren't they? Same with the new things, laughing gas in it for balloons. Hey, all right, mate. There's some video from Russia where a dude's shoe sole came loose and he just asked one of the glue sniffers in the subway to fix his shoe, yeah. Can I borrow that glue a minute, mate? We got a tin of Evo stick. Because it was all Evo stick, wasn't it? A big tin of Evo stick.
Yeah.
Can you just stick that on with me, Sue, please? Right, well, there we go. It is that time. It is that time to say goodbye. It is. So what we're going to do is we'll go around and say goodbye. Say goodbye, Liam.
Not at all. And don't forget, if you want to get some high-quality e-liquids, to pop over to Vape Gems, pay Graham a little visit and say hello in the comments. Just put something stupid in the comments for him. I normally do. And pick up some of his juices. Like he's got the Legio X.
Legio X is on. Adamax is on special this week. Adamaxi. I think it's 10.40 something with Nick shots.
Yeah, and if you're wide awake, early hours of the morning, and you open up YouTube and type in DIY mixing, I'm sure you'll see Tim pop up. So
he's only on 2 now. He's on his own show now. He's only does a Wednesday. I think he does Wednesdays and Saturdays now. I think it is because everything else has been cancelled, hasn't it? So yes, you will see him if you just type DIY-E-liquid Mixing. Hey, Panky's just dropped the link in.
Hey, thanks, thank you.
So yeah, while you're over there, like I say, have a look, get some Pixie Juice or some Adamaxi. Like I say, Adamaxi is on sale this week. You can also get some Shy Tops from there. You can also get Legio X. And he's got some other flavour. But have a look in his sales section because he has got weekly sales that he puts on weekly sales. And like I say, Adamaxi is at the moment, I think it's like $10.49 with 2 Nick shots, and you get a free postage ball. Discount sale is massive. That's what I say. Go and have a look. So we will see you again next week, same time. If you do want, we're doing this remixing, like at 10 o'clock. We're going to do remixing of juices that you liked that you can't get. See if we can come up with it. So yes, so if you do, drop it in comments and we'll pick one and do that next week. Hopefully everybody will be back, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Night all.